and kick this away to start us off. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Throws it to the right. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down at 10. It's Daniels. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the Gators churn out another first down.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Important third down play coming up. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stuck. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he first down, but he got it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. When they tried to get the counterplay to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Lagway. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Knowles.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's leg way. Took contact on the throw. He pulls in the catch. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Using his legs on the scramble. He's swarmed by the defense. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Burke. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He bought some time, now lets it go. And this pass is on target, caught. Poor set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
quarterback sneak here. They try to sneak it, but it goes nowhere. Defense rising up on the goal line.
Well, I don't blame them to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Here's the point after attempt.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A quick spin move. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Gators move into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. He's past the 30. At the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Throws to the tight end. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Trying to find room. It's Daniels. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. A quick throw out left, complete. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the back now goes in motion. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Tries to get it to the running back. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Knowles.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Big gain, catch made at the 30. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He breaks free. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Kromenhoek. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the wideout goes in motion. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Florida State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
42, Florida, 7.
Returner looking to make a play here. Powering through the defender. And the returner heads out of bounds. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Seminoles. And this one is getting ugly.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Send the back in motion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out. It's Gibson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. And they keep it going here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And here's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Bites off a defender. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20, 21. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
A Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Seminoles will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. On the return, it's Hawkins. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida State 49, Florida 14.
Always looking to throw. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
And the Seminoles will have to kick this away. Running it back, it's Hawkins. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Daniels. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Can he take it all the way? At the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Knowles.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Florida, 21.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Noles will try to keep this drive moving. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The Noles line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. On 1st down, it's play action. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
So here we go. Off the huge gain they set up, now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. Look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he gets nothing there. The defense rises up on 3rd down. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
Florida State.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.